Well, certainly it is a new low across the region, and I think we only saw two markets where sales were actually positive. But also, we'd have to say it's not really unexpected because of this chip shortage that has been dragging on. And I mean, if you look at the fact that this is down 30% compared with last year, which was already a very special year in terms of the decline in sales, then you can see exactly how much of an impact it's had. I think we are starting to hear from car makers that the chip supply situation is starting to improve. But of course, it will take time for those chips to actually make it into production and then for those cars to get to the inventories. So we'd expect at least for the rest of the year sales to still be weak, but it will start to gradually improve.
In terms of the impact of the chip shortage, obviously the whole sector has been impacted, but some automakers have navigated it a little bit better than others. When it comes to the easing of the chip crunch, will some automakers come out more quickly than others?
That's likely, and we've actually seen a variety of ways that they've been tackling this. So in the beginning, Toyota seemed to be doing very well. They'd already had a more communicative approach, I think, with their suppliers, and they had a good inventory. Of course, they've still been impacted in more recent times as this has gone on. For other companies, it's been a matter of prioritizing. We heard VW in their recent earnings call talking about prioritizing the premium brands, which obviously have bigger margins at the expense of their volume brands. So really the groups that are able to diversify and they're able to prioritize one brand over another, that might be more helpful in helping them to navigate this. But ultimately, I think we can only really say that this situation is resolved when car makers don't have to do this kind of balancing act and they can offer all of their models, because it still means that they're losing out at some point. If customers want those volume brands that they can't provide, then they'll go elsewhere. They may even go to the secondhand market, which we've seen, secondhand sales doing very well from this situation. So it could have a longer term impact on brand loyalty if customers go elsewhere. But certainly the car makers that can have that element of diversification, I think will do quite well.
Really